The city of Debalcеvo is located just outside the Russian-controlled area of Donbass. It is a major rail hub and transportation center and a strategic bridgehead for further military advancement. Ukraine needed to keep it, and Russia wanted it. The battle for the city and the region began in mid-2014. But the Russians were rebuffed time and time again. The Ukrainian defenses held. But in the hard winter of January 2015, the Russians and their separatist proxies, bolstered by the huge Russian army nearby, began to surround the Ukrainian position. In spite of being outmanned and outgunned, the Ukrainian divisions held their ground. US and Europe, seeing that the Minsk agreement signed months earlier had not stopped the Russians, called for a second summit meeting, this time involving not only Ukraine and Russia, but also Germany and France. On February 11, 2015, Angela Merkel, François Hollande, Petro Poroshenko and Vladimir Putin met in Minsk.
Путін, який приїхав на переговори, не був готовий до жодного компромісу. Тоді я прийняв рішення перейти до найбільш простих питань. І кажу, що є пропозиція просто зараз домовитись про час припинення вогню. Я був шокований, коли я почув відповідь «ні». Ми вогонь припиняти не будемо.
A deal was finally arrived at, but the ink was barely dry on the new Minsk agreement when Russian and separatist troops broke the truce.
4 години тиші, потім знову почалося.
До бою, перша!
With the Ukrainians caught by surprise, the Russian troops moved quickly to close the ring around Debalcеvo. When the West learned that Putin did not keep his word, the European Union, the US and Canada imposed heavy sanctions against Russia, which are still in place today, and are stopping Putin from further aggression. But the Ukrainian soldiers holding Debalcеvo were virtually surrounded. This is the story of that battle that turned the tide of the war.